Welcome everyone to the final match of the contender round. We're going to waste no time here. The first competitor is going to come out now. And coming to the arena is Blaze Genesis. Let's take a look at some of his player stats, shall we? This is the first time Blaze Genesis is here in the Grotto Beasts Pro League. He has a win-loss ratio of 12-13, and he's running a really strange deck. That Ghost Anti-Mill has a lot of, tricky setup. He needs to throw a bunch of beasts into the trash can in order to build up that Sir Greaves and that Carl Griffin steed. But when played right, it's a force to be reckoned with. And his opponent should be coming out soon here. And here comes his opponent, Small Evil. Let's take a look at some of his match stats. Small Evil may be a new name around here, but is not a new player at all. If you remember Mike from last year, he has changed his name to Small Evil, and he's going to be playing that Novasaur deck, heavily based around using Grottos, so you can power up that Exosaur and that Chromanova. They have amazing synergy when placed next to each other, so he's going to need to do that in order to get that setup going for him. And enough talk. It looks like we are about to begin. Small Evil wanting to shake his hand with the good etiquette, but Blaze Genesis declines. And mind you, Small Evil is coming from Guapo City.
I show you in this match. I'm the only guy
And Blaze Genesis and Small Evil straight to the trash talking. As I was saying, Small Evil coming straight from Guapo City after inheriting Evil Co. From Big Evil after his passing.
But those who are condemned will be eliminated.
So he decided to take on the name Small Evil in honor of Big Evil.
I don't listen to God. I don't even listen to my investments. I listen to myself. And right now, I know I'm going to win.
Small Evil standing his ground against Blaze Genesis.
That's the thing about you, businessman. Your logic behind your profits. You're almost on the brink of failure. Why don't you just pray for help? But no. You see, your pockets are empty, and what do? Steal. Your sin will be a payback of all your debts.
We're like talking. Greed is good.
Both players still talking. They haven't even played rock, paper, scissors yet. It looks like we're going to be in for a long one, folks. Both players playing rock.
What about you?
They need to replay rock, paper, scissors.
Looks like a tie. Let's go again.
Looks like they just realized that it was a tie. I'm not sure how they just realized
Don't
that.
cheat. We have winning strategies.
Thank you, tall guy. We'll be saved from this. I think that's your name. See you when I've got it, haven't I? But of course,
Blaze Genesis talking to Peacebreaker, referring to him as tall guy. Peacebreaker is out, you know, helping around. You know, like a good Samaritan that he is.
Is a guy telling me to copy?
Both players tying once again. Gonna see, maybe this time they'll actually have an answer on who will go first and who goes second. Blaze Genesis pulling that one over. Small Evil.
Blaze. He's going first and he's going second.
Well, I don't choose, God chooses. He chooses for Mike.
Who? Yeah. Who did he choose?
You understand once this is
My name is Mike. I gave that name a long time ago. Call me Small Evil.
Blaze Genesis choosing for Small Evil to go first, but referring to him as Mike.
God says no more talking. We'll just play.
God doesn't control me. In one of those.
Now we get to see some of their challengers. Carl Griffinsteed, when he chooses to attack or defend, he may discard 2 cards from his hand. If he doesn't, Carl Griffinsteed cannot attack or defend. And if there are at least 20 cards in his discard pile, Carl Griffinsteed gains an extra 3 power. We can see Pine Princess. Pine Princess gains 1 power for each grotto in play, and if a grotto directly under Pine Princess is discarded, then Small Evil may choose to score it instead of discarding it.
Just so happy to let go.
So both players have some very, very interesting but very strong challengers here, as long as they're utilized correctly.
Now, which shall you choose, businessman?
Unlike you, I make sure my enemies are disadvantaged. I'll cut.
Yes.
Small Evil is going to cut Blaze Genesis deck. And this should be a very, very interesting match here.
With that being said,
Blaze Genesis shows a lot of potential, but in the Pro League, things are a bit different, and we're just waiting to see if he can handle the pressure of being part of the Pro League, or if he will crumble. So far, most of the vets have seemingly demolished the newer players, except for Parallax. Parallax, that was a different breed. But let's see if Blaze Genesis can pull this one ahead of Small Evil to get that match against Peacebreaker, or if Small Evil will get his chance at revenge against Peacebreaker, formerly known as Tall Guy. It would be the matchup of the century, considering how Peacebreaker completely embarrassed Small Evil in the last event and shattered his hopes and dreams of making it into the semifinals. But we're going to see if things are different this time. He looks a lot more professional now, so I am sure that he's a little bit more disciplined and focused and ready to dominate the Pro League.
First move. I'll play bonus luck for one.
He's going to go ahead and play a bonus luck for one. He almost put that into his discard pile. That's not a good sign already. And he gets the tails, which means he gets to draw 3. One thing for sure is that he has not changed from the tails never fails mindset. Small Evil continues to run tails. And I don't think things will change anytime soon. Unfortunately, playing that bonus luck so early on does not help him much.
When it hurts time.
Because he'll have to discard cards from his hand to do anything else. But it looks like he's going to go... I don't think he can play that right now.
Huh?
His opponent does not have anything in the summoning pool.
What's that?
You play suffer the consequences for your sins now.
Blaze
Suffer.
Genesis
Suffer.
rubbing it in Small Evil's face. Both these players
Not only
It's a warning.
have a very strong
I tried to summon
mental
Exo,
fortress,
well,
but
anything in the summoning
they carry themselves in different ways.
God saw that.
Both calm and collected, the strong mental attitude. However, Blaze Genesis is a little bit more outgoing than Small Evil. He's going to go ahead and pass it over to Blaze Genesis. Let's see what Blaze Genesis has in store for us. He's going to go ahead and draw for the start of his turn. He draws into that Baghost, but he's going to play that Paintergeist for 3. Now, Paintergeist is a very interesting card, and it plays a very, very interesting role in this event.
Now I can choose one of these cards to open.
Paintergeist, typically, you would attach 3 cards face down from the top of your deck onto Paintergeist, and you would rest Paintergeist and discard one of them. If it's a wish, you play it for free. If it's not, then you just discard it. However, in Blaze Genesis deck, his goal is to discard as many cards as he can, so that Paintergeist should be more so used to attack and defend to try and get rid of as many cards as possible, since it has a power of 0. Now, Blaze Genesis is going to play a Book of Wonder for 2. I'm not sure what he just grabbed there. He must reveal it to his opponent eventually. Looks like it looks like a clip that.
And
He did grab that clip that.
I choose to play clip.
And he's gonna go ahead and play that clip that. Force Small Evil to put 3 cards into his summoning pool. Let's see what he has in store. And looks like he opts to pass his turn over to Small Evil. Maybe using that clip that is more so just as a setup to ensure there's enough cards next time. He's going to go ahead and play a Glowing Cavern for 2. We're all familiar with Glowing Cavern at this point. It's probably the best grotto in the entire game. Such a lifesaver, especially when it comes to decks that have such expensive beasts that need to be played. And here we go. Now we're going to see that Excasaur for 4. When attacking or defending, if Excasaur is above a grotto, he gains 3 extra power, which is going to go hand in hand with that Chromanova. Because with that Chromanova, Beasts next to Chromanova gain 1 power, and beasts above a Grotto gain 1 power. So with that Chromanova next to Excusor, and a Grotto under the Excusor, guarantees that Excusor has 7 power. It's ridiculous. And he passes over to Blaze Genesis, who will be playing a Book of Wonder right now. Gonna play that Book of Wonder for 2. We're going to see what he decides to grab here. I'm not sure what he's going to be digging for. Now, if you do play Pokemon TCG, I'd say Blaze Genesis' deck is very comparable to the Night March decks in Pokemon, where you need a bunch of Night March Pokemon in your discard pile to gain more strength. However, it's slightly different. The more beasts in the discard will allow that Sir Greaves to have a summoning cost of 1 less for each beast, of course. And the more cards in the discard pile in general will allow Carl Griffinsteed to have higher attack damage. She's going to go ahead and play Bad Ghost for 1. It's a ghostly beast, has a power of 1, which can easily be raised with Night Might. Those Night Mites are going to be killer in this deck. And Blaze Genesis, he's going to play that bonus luck. We're going to see what he flips. He calls heads. Let's see if he gets heads. And it lands on heads. So he's going to go ahead and draw 3. Very interested to see what Blaze Genesis does next. And here we go. The first Night Might comes out. Ghostly Beasts on his team gain 1 extra power. So that Paintergeist and that Bad Ghost both gain 1 power. And if he gets all 3 Night Mites out, that's going to stack pretty hard. So now his Paintergeist has a power of 1, and his Bad Ghost has a power of 2. What? Very strange play. He's going to go ahead and use Paintergeist. He does draw into a Starbit cluster, which will allow him to draw 4 cards for free. However, this is unusual, him using that Paintergeist ability instead of holding off to get more cards in the discard pile. It's an interesting play for sure, but I am certain there is a reason behind it. It's going to go ahead and play that Evamp for 2. We've seen Evamp in action in Nacho Cheese Monster's deck. That Evamp, anytime the opponent plays a Wish, they will have to discard a card from the top of their deck. He's gonna go ahead and attack with Carl Griffinsteed only. He's gonna be discarding 2 cards from his hand. It looks like there were 2 beasts. We're gonna see how Small Evil responds. He can defend.
It
looks like Small Evil may choose to defend for 5 right now. If he does that, then that will completely negate Blaze Genesis attack
Just lose,
at
or is it,
all.
what is he attacking?
Yeah. This one.
Is it his challenger? Okay, his challenger. Okay, so Benny don't score anything. However, he won't score anything. Draw a card for keeping his challenger.
This doesn't really happen too often where the defense overpowers the attack. These two decks are more just straight powerhouses where the power just starts to snowball and snowball until it becomes too much for your opponent to handle. The only downfall is some of these decks are a lot slower to run than others, which can prove to be an issue when it comes to some of the faster decks, like Parallax or Big E Cheese. Both of those decks are a fair bit faster than some of these, and may be able to take control of the situation a little sooner.
Time for listening to you.
Blaze Genesis is going to go ahead and pass a Small Evil. The mind games are out of control with these two.
Better direction than where you're going. Because obviously business wasn't the best thing for you. Nah, it wasn't. You should have joined the church. See, that's a better business. Better than money can buy itself. Oh, God.
Blaze Genesis is scolding Small Evil about his
you finish the turn?
Aren't you listening?
his traditions, I guess.
Listen to God
trying
himself.
to understand why you follow a false prophet. When money has always been in front of you. That's the only God I need.
What if money brought you death? Money brought you power. Money hasn't brought you anything but a broken business.
Oh boy.
And that's why you're here.
I'm here to show all of you why Small Evil is at the top.
Small Evil's being at the bottom. The only way to the top is God himself. Oh, you have not understood.
Both players continuing
Lord, please forgive them.
to
They don't know what they do.
play these mind games with each other.
Obviously, it shows.
Sure.
Please forgive them, Lord. And it's greed. Greed. Lead them into one place. Please save them, Lord, when you have the chance.
Enough about your God. Never be challenged. Bonus luck for one.
He's going to play bonus luck for one. Finally getting his turn started after a few minutes. And for the first time, we see Small Evil gets heads and not tails. So he's only going to be able to draw one.
This card.
Maybe God is on Blaze Genesis' side with this one. We're not sure. Mind you, he is playing completely blindfolded right now. And I believe I think Small Evil is playing. He may be playing a Chroma Nova here. He announced something for 6. And yep, we're gonna see that Chroma Nova come out for 6. Beasts on your team that are above a grotto gain 1 power, and beasts on your team next to Chroma Nova also gain 1 power. So that means that Excusor is immediately brought up from 5 to 7.
Sunspring Field for 1.
And now Small Evil's going to play a Sunspring Field for 1. Not sure why he didn't switch the location of the Chroma Nova and the Excusor. The Chroma Nova would definitely benefit from being under that Glowing Cavern instead. But now that that Sunspring Field is under Chroma Nova, that Chroma Nova also gains 1 power for being above a grotto. Already building a strong team there. Blaze Genesis, starting his turn, is also going to have to work to build a team just as strong, but considering the cards that he has. I'm sure he can make something work during his turn. And we are back from the technical difficulties. Nobody has played anything just yet. And right off the bat, Blaze Genesis is going to go ahead and play that Starbit cluster. And another Nightmite is coming out. So now his Ghostly Beasts have a total power of 2 more. So his Bad Ghost now has a power of 3 instead of 1. And this is what I was talking about, building up those Ghostly Beasts. He has a Sir Greaves in his hand, and he has a Gaslight. Getting out that Sir Greaves as fast as he can would be the move here. Still unsure as to why he isn't, attacking with that Bad Ghost or with that Paintergeist, because he could utilize his second action phase to, play down more Ghost Beasts on the team as a defense. He's going to go ahead and play that Gaslight for 3. When summoned, he may choose a player and they discard a card from their hand. And with those 2 Nightmites, that Gaslight goes from 2 power to 4. It's like having a passive +2 active at all times for all Ghost Beasts, which is honestly insane. He's going to play another Paintergeist for 3, but onto the sideline. I'm not too sure what he's aiming to do here, but he is opting to use Paintergeist for his ability rather than as a guarantee to fast track cards into his discard pile, which is really strange. And yeah, he is going to go ahead and use the ability. He ends up discarding a Fruit Jungle.
+2.
He's going to go ahead and play a +2 onto that Bad Ghost, bringing Bad Ghost from 3 to 5. And now he's going to pass it over to Small Evil. I bet he's anticipating some sort of attack, so he's opting to build up a defense. A solid defense will always take you far, especially if you know your opponent can easily get a really strong offense going. Small Evil definitely taking his time here. He wants to make sure that he's making the right play, which is honestly a good mood. A good move, not mood. Sorry. I am in a good mood, though. This is honestly so far the most exhilarating first 4 matches of a Pro League so far. Small Evil. It seems Small Evil, he's excited about something. He must have a play in mind, something that he can do right now. He's going to go ahead and play an Excasaur for 4. And he's going to play a Dank Sewer for 1. And a Glowing Cavern for 2. Now all his beasts and his challenger are covered with grottos, and he has a full setup here. That is scary. But the question is, will he attack now, or will he try and hold out until his next turn, where he can, make a huge swing?
7.
Right now, he's looking at a total of, it's like, damn, I'm trying to do the math, but it's just, the numbers they're too big. There's so much power. Let's see here. He has a total power of 22 on his team right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how Blaze Genesis can respond. And Small Evil is going to go ahead and pass it over to Blaze Genesis. Blaze Genesis hasn't made a move quite yet. There we go. He's going to go ahead and draw his card at the start of his turn. Both players are a few turns in to the game. Nobody has attacked just yet. He's going to use both Paintergeist at the same time. Gets one Sir Greaves. That goes into the discard. Unfortunate for sure. But he does get a bonus luck. And he's going to be able to use that for free. Let's see what he calls. He's going to call Tails. And it does, in fact, land Tails. So he's going to be able to draw 3 cards. He has a big hand. We're going to see what he can or can't do right now. He has plenty of cards to work with. And with those Ghost Beasts on his team, he's going to be looking to gain a lot of power in no time. However, the Evamp and the Paintergeist are really just cluttering the team in the sideline in general. And I would personally have probably tried to get rid of them a lot sooner to try and help fuel a potential Sir Greaves play. But he's going to go ahead and play +2 for 2.
He's not only 4, he's now 6.
That Gaslight has 6 power. He has a lot of power on the board here now, but is it enough to stop Small Evil? I don't think it is. His Gaslight has a power of 3. That Evamp has 2, so that's 8. The Bad Ghost has 3, that's 11. And Carl Griffinsteed makes 14 in total, not even close to Small Evil. He's going to go ahead and play another bonus luck. He's digging for something, not too sure what he could be looking for. There's not much that he should be looking for. And unfortunately, he does miss the coin flip and will only draw 1. Blaze Genesis talking to the ref, seeing if he can't juice him for any information, but the referee letting him know that he can't really help him other than clarifying what cards do. He's going to go ahead and use a tactical rocket launcher for 3. Oh, bad play. He went for one of the Excasaurs, but he must not have realized it was above a glowing cavern. He could have gotten rid of that Chromanova, which would have been a huge dent to Small Evil and his plans. But that is okay. I still think he has a chance to redeem himself in some way here.
Alright, so I choose to attack.
And it looks like he's going to go ahead and attack. And it's going to be for a total of 14, I believe.
Eight.
So yeah, he's going to go ahead. He is going to go ahead and attack for 14. Now let's see what Small Evil decides to respond with. You see the Excasaur, the Chromanova. That should be for oh my gosh. I think Small Evil can also defend for 14. And if you remember in the rule book, tying is always in favor of the defense. So since Small Evil is defending, this would be in favor of Small Evil. And that is not a pretty sight to see. To see your plans down the drain in an instant. Even if he got rid of the Chromanova, Small Evil still would have been able to defend for 14, but he would have lost a lot more than just a glowing cavern. So while it may not seem like much difference, getting rid of that Chromanova would have put a larger dent in Small Evil's plays, because replacing that Chromanova would cost 6 rather than just replacing a Grotto that costs 2. All of Blaze Genesis beasts and challengers are resting right now. He's going to use a +2 for 2 onto that Excasaur. If he could get a Grotto under that other Excasaur, he could guarantee a win right now.
For an additional +2.
Looks like he's going to play another +2 for 2 onto the Excasaur.
Yeah. This would be 11. 3. 3.
He's going to attack for 14. That's
4.
18. He's going to go ahead and... Small Evil, he's going to go ahead and attack for 21.
Let me pause real quick. Let me break.
And that is the first game. Blaze Genesis seems a little bit outraged by that.
Good game, bro. Good game.
They're going to shake hands. Now they're going to get ready for that second game. Blaze Genesis took a massive hit there. He honestly could have had everything he needed set up by now if he was playing a little bit more recklessly, which sounds strange, but I feel like in this situation it would have been better for Blaze Genesis to just keep attacking first chance he gets, forcing Small Evil to defend, and that probably would have switched things in his favor. But of course, go into game 2. As you can see, this is match point. Both players are now shuffling their decks. Small Evil, if Small Evil wins this, he will go into the semi-finals. If Blaze Genesis wins this, he can pull it back into his corner and bring it into a sudden death, which would allow him the opportunity to go into the semifinals himself. Let's talk strategy here. Blaze Genesis now understands what kind of power is behind Small Evil's deck. What he needs to do now is he needs to start rethinking how he goes about this. He originally went in it with the mindset that he could just slowly build it up over time, but doing that is going to be a lot slower than Small Evil's setup. So I think now would be the time he starts to really show what he can do by playing a lot more recklessly, attacking whenever he can, and building up that discard pile. And maybe this time we can see a Sir Greaves play. That last game we didn't even see Sir Greaves come out once, which is honestly disappointing to say the least. But Blaze Genesis is a man of sheer will, so I expect to see some triumphs come from this. Looks like they're saying something.
Alright, remember.
Was I throwing you off?
You did it.
Loser picks who goes first and who goes second.
Alright. Ready? We doing rock, paper, scissors again?
No, we cut a tap or
Huh?
cut a tap.
Huh?
Yeah.
And you remember, loser gets to pick who goes first and who goes second.
Alright, who's going first and who's going second?
You go first.
And it looks like Blaze Genesis is picking Small Evil to go first this time, which is a big contrast from the first game.
I'm doing my hand. I got my first card.
Small Evil is going to start his turn.
Small, do you like business? Do you like business? Do you like business?
Blaze Genesis ridiculing Small Evil, asking him if he likes business. I would think that's a very obvious answer. And Small Evil starting off with that bonus luck. Interesting play. He misses the tails. Unfortunate. So he will only get to draw 1. But for a first move, I think that's A-okay. I don't know why he keeps starting with that bonus luck. That's I honestly don't get it, because if you have more than 6 cards in your hand and you're passing, you're gonna have to discard anyways. It looks like he's back at square one. Small Evil is looking through what he can and can't do.
First move I put down there. Sunspring. No.
He's going to go ahead and play a Sunspring Field for 1. That Sunspring Field will increase his hand size by 1. So now he can have up to 7 cards in his hand when passing. And it does stack. So having all 3 of those would allow him to have 9 total cards in his hand when passing. Doesn't look like there's much for Small Evil to do. And yep, he's going to go ahead and pass it over to Blaze Genesis. We're going to see what he does. He's going to go ahead and play that Fruit Jungle for 3. When the beast above Fruit Jungle is attacking, that beast gains 1 power. So it looks like he's definitely going to try and be playing a little bit more aggressive this time. Yep, he's going to go ahead and play that Gaslight for 3. He's going to he can choose to make his opponent discard a card from their hand. We're going to see if he decides to do that. There is no downside in doing that, unless he were to be playing against a deck of his own. And Small Evil is gonna, he's gonna discard that Sport Ball Stadium there. It is now Small Evil's turn. Small Evil is going to start by playing another bonus luck. He sure does love his bonus luck. And let's see. He misses the tails again. That is twice in a row, but he draws into a bonus luck. So we're going to see if he opts to play that, or if he's just going to call it quits.
Coming over. 6.
He's going to go ahead and play that Chromanova for 6. That is a pretty big start. I probably would have started with that a lot sooner. He had the chance to start with that his last turn, or on his first turn. But that also would have granted Blaze Genesis a lot more to do on his first turn. But I personally think the benefits outweigh the downsides. Small Evil is very carefully thinking about what he should do next, but he must keep in mind that Blaze Genesis has an empty summoning pool, so he can't do much unless he plays Eclipse that now.
Pass.
And he's going to go ahead and pass to Blaze Genesis. He has quite the hand there. He's going to go ahead and play a Night Might. Now things are starting to get interesting. Just by being above that fruit jungle,
Give me a warning.
that gaslight goes all the
Give him
way
a
up
warning.
to
Give me
4
a warning.
instead of just being at 3.
It's not my little dog's cheeks. I made a play before drive.
Blaze Genesis calling out his own mistake. He's going to get a warning for not drawing at the start of the turn. We see that tactical rocket launcher. That could be a very devastating move right now for Small Evil. That would certainly slow him down a lot. Let's see what Blaze Genesis decides to do. He's going to go ahead and play Starbit Cluster for 3. But it looks like he's looking to keep that tactical rocket launcher just in case. He does have quite the hand. And we spot he does have a Sir Greaves in hand. Not sure if he has enough to summon it just yet. But I'm sure we'll be seeing that very soon. He's going to play that +2 for 2 onto that Gaslight. Bringing the power up to 6. If he attacks, he could attack now for 9, which would put pressure onto Small Evil, but he opts to pass instead.
Will I play? I would use the Cauldron.
And Small Evil is going to play the Cauldron for 4.
Go through my deck until I find a piece. And afterwards, I'll reshuffle.
He's currently deciding what order he wants to put his cards into the summoning pool. Looks like he may be having some sort of struggle now. Which may not be good for Small Evil.
Let's get them looking.
Let's see what beast is he going to draw into. He's really going to be hoping for an Excusor here. Can only draw into a Chromanova or an Excusor, so it's a 50-50. But the odds are more in favor of that Excusor, considering he has another Chromanova in hand. And there it is. He's going to get that Excusor. And that's going to be summoned for free.
I can see how to tell. You got to see that creature.
It took quite a bit of digging, though, so it's a good thing he used that now, or else he would have been in a load of trouble for the next few turns. One of the downsides to Small Evil's deck is he only runs 6 beasts total. 3 Chromanova and 3 Excusor. But that's all he really needs in his deck. And that really just allows more space for some more grottos, some more cheap grottos that he can play at any time. And we are back. Sorry about that, guys. It is still Small Evil's turn. He has not played anything yet. He's going to go ahead and move up that Excasaur.
Next play. Bonus luck for 1.
He's going to go ahead and play another bonus luck for 1.
Tails never fails.
He said it. There's the line. Tails never fails. And he lands the tails. So that's going to allow him to draw 3 cards here. He's going to go ahead and play a Glowing Cavern for 2.
I'm about to be right.
Okay.
Still opting to put the Glowing Cavern under the Excasaur rather than the Chromanova. Very, very dangerous play. That puts that Chromanova at risk at all times. And I'd rather have to resummon an Excasaur than a Chromanova. And here we go. Tactical Rocket Launcher from Blaze Genesis. We're going to see here. And he gets rid of that Chromanova. That's gonna slow down Small Evil a lot. If Small Evil would have had that Glowing Cavern under his Chromanova instead, maybe it would have been safe, or maybe Blaze Genesis would have went for the Excasaur instead. It looks like the tables are turning now. Blaze Genesis placing that Bad Ghost. And now a Spectacular. When summoned, he can look at the top 3 cards of his deck. One will go into his hand, one will go into his discard, and the other will go on top of his summoning pool. Tables are definitely starting to turn here. Blaze Genesis is starting to get that set up, but he hasn't started being the aggressor just yet.
So he has to look at the top 3 cards of his deck. One of them,
it looks like Small Evil's confused, and the ref is explaining Spectacular to Small Evil there.
Now choose to attack forward.
And Blaze Genesis will be attacking for 7. I'd be trying to go full force here, because Small Evil can defend for that much too. I think. Yeah. Small Evil can also defend for 7. Small Evil's going to defend for 5, and that's going to allow Blaze Genesis to score 2.
Who does?
Yeah.
That's I probably would have swung a little bit harder than that, but he's going to go ahead and pass. Even if he swung for harder, even if he was a little bit defenseless, it wouldn't have mattered that much because Small Evil doesn't even have a Chroma Nova out or even a Grotto under that Excusor. Sure, he could play a Grotto right now and get it under the Excusor, but still, that's not going to help him much. Without that Chroma Nova, his power is severely brought down.
My first play. Maybe Starbit Cluster for 3.
Small Eve is going to play a Starbit Cluster for 3. It's going to allow him to draw 4 cards. Gonna see what he decides to play next here. He does have something in mind. There he goes, drawing his cards now. Small Evil working out the kinks of what he's going to do next. Now, Small Evil is a businessman, so every move he makes is going to be calculated. But nobody's perfect. Sometimes your calculations can be incorrect. Let's just hope that he doesn't make the wrong move here. Because Blaze Genesis does kind of have him in a corner here, but luckily for Small Evil, Blaze Genesis hasn't really capitalized on that just yet. Small Evil's all over the place, scrambling to figure out what he's going to do.
Summoning Chroma Nova for 6. Put most of my cards down.
He's going to go ahead and summon a Chroma Nova for 6.
Which allows me to draw a card.
That Chroma Nova is back out. Small Evil needs to figure out how he's going to get rid of that immediately, or that will cause more problems for him. Small Evil is going to play that Emergency Rescue.
It allows me to look at my discard pile and pull out the same amount of cards, the same card.
What happened?
I'm using Emergency Rescue.
Okay.
Now I'll grab my bonus looks.
And Small Evil is going to use that Emergency Rescue to shuffle Bonus Luck back into his deck. Blaze Genesis is growing restless and impatient.
Superior strategy takes time. Superior strategy on the fourth.
some gold. There's that thing.
Okay.
Gonna see what Blaze Genesis decides to do here. He's eyeballing that Sir Greaves. If he's gonna do it, now's the time to do it. And he comes into a Night Might as well.
So these for 6.
He's going to play a Sir Greaves for 6. Here we go. Now things are starting to heat up. That Sir Greaves, depending on how... He has a summoning cost of 9, but depending on how many beasts you have in your discard pile, the summoning cost goes down by 1. And so... he must have had 3 beasts in his discard. It goes down to 6. He's going to go ahead and play another Night Might. So now Sir Greaves' power goes from 3 all the way up to 6. He can attack here for a total of 13, which would be very beneficial for him right now, considering his opponent can only defend for like 8. But he's going to pass to Small Evil. I don't think Blaze Genesis realizes it, but he needs to capitalize on this moment now. But unfortunately, he passed. And especially after playing a card as strong as Sir Greaves, that's going to give Small Evil a lot of extra cards to work with, especially on this turn. And this is the turn that's really going to make or break the rest of the game, I feel like.
Bonus luck for 1.
He's going to go ahead and play a bonus luck for 1.
Tails and fails.
He's calling that Tails. Landed on the floor. Let's hear what the ref has to say.
Tails.
Tails. Which means Small Evil will get to draw that 3. This is getting intense. Both players as quiet as they can be, only speaking when they need to.
Glowing Cavern for 2.
Gonna go ahead and play a Glowing Cavern for 2. Under that Excursor. We're going to see if maybe he can get that other Excursor out. He just kind of has it sitting face up, so his opponent does know what he has.
Excursor for 4.
And yep, the Excursor for 4 comes out. That small window of opportunity Blaze Genesis has is gone. He kind of just blew that there. Blaze Genesis should have been taking those shots while he could. There was so much downtime for Small Evil, but unfortunately he wasn't able to capitalize on that. And he's going to go ahead and play another bonus luck. This isn't looking good for Blaze Genesis, but
Sunspring Field.
now that he has that
Click that.
Sir Greaves out, he has a lot higher chance to be able to defend.
That's a warning.
What?
I played the Sunspring instead of put that.
And it looks like
I played the Sunspring instead of put that.
it looks like Small Evil's in a bit of trouble.
Oh, okay.
Tried playing that Sunspring Field when Blaze Genesis had an empty summoning pool. Yep.
Sunspring 4.
And Small Evil is going to get a warning for that, but now he's going to go ahead and play that Sunspring Field under Excusor, so now he can have a maximum hand size of 8 when passing.
That's
He's going to go ahead and pass it over to Blaze Genesis. Now things are getting tricky. Blaze Genesis doesn't have many options here, but he does have that tactical rocket launcher. He could get rid of something here. Maybe we could see him get rid of that Chromanova again. Small Evil knows that that is the key to his deck running.
Night Mite for 2.
And the third Night Mite comes out. All his Ghost Beasts are at maximum power right now.
Tactical rocket launcher for 3.
And he's going to go ahead and play that tactical rocket launcher for 3. If he gets rid of that Chromanova, that could really hurt. He...
You fool.
Blaze Genesis tries to get rid of that Excusor, but it was above a glowing cavern, which puts it to rest. That does slightly limit the amount that he can defend for. But honestly, he's going to have to pull off a major attack now for that to even matter. He does have a JBA in his hand, though. If he plays a JBA now, Sir Greaves would be at 14. And I feel like that'd be enough to make Small Evil shake. And if Small Evil defends and loses his beasts,
+2.
then that would hurt. But he's gonna go ahead and play +2. Maybe we might see the JBA.
And /2. Okay.
He passes instead.
New Wakings.
Now Small Evil has an opportunity here. He needs to swing hard, because while Blaze Genesis may not have taken the opportunity there, he still has quite the defense built up. Let's see what Small Evil has in store next. He needs to get a Grotto under that Excusor. Bring it back to where it was. And, yep, he's going to go ahead and play a Dank Sewer. Now, it's just a matter of powering up his Excusors or his Chromanovas and making a move. He's got that JBA there and that +2 there. That would be absolutely devastating to play right now. But would it be enough to take down Blaze Genesis? Because he has quite a strong defense going on right now.
7,
4,
4, 7, 4,
3.
3, 4.
And he's counting the power on his beasts there. He has a total of 21.
14.
Oh boy. He played a JBA for 6. That's going to double the Excasor's power to 14. It looks like he's going to be able to attack for 29. He's going to be able to attack for 28.
4, 7, 4, 4. Hold
He's going to go ahead and attack for 28.
3, 9, 4.
But Blaze Genesis,
9 came from him having a +3 with the Night Knights and a +1 from the Fleet Jungle, plus a +2 that I played that lasts until the end of the match too. And I mean, I like it. 3, 9, 4, and 1.
Okay. Can you defend that?
he's going to defend for 17. And oh my gosh. Just like that,
And he does not discard or die.
Blaze Genesis has successfully defended against a 28 power attack. Small Evil still gets to score 10, but going from 28 down to 10 is an accomplishment in itself. Blaze Genesis managed to pull that off. And he should have enough cards in his hand and in his discard pile now to play another Sir Greaves, maybe even play 2 Sir Greaves, and keep building a strong defense. And if he has any more tactical rocket launchers, he could honestly use those, and he'd be in a good spot to destroy Small Evil's defense here. He's going to pass over to Blaze Genesis. Now let's see what Blaze Genesis does. That Sir Greaves is going to come back out for 4. He only needs to spend 4 to have an automatic 7 damage on the field. And he has some other Ghost Beasts in his hand. If he plays the Gaslight and that Bad Ghost, they'll both gain 3 extra power. That Gaslight would go up to 5 and the Bad Ghost would go up to 4. So he'd be able to successfully defend for let's see, that'd be 7, that'd be 14, 17, which is huge. But instead he opts to play the Spectacular, which does not gain any benefits from those Night Mites. Not the greatest play, but he does have a bonus luck. He could reel this back. If he grabs that bonus luck and he manages to hit the heads, then he'd be in the clear.
Okay.
Small Evil, he's getting a warning for drawing from the top of his deck rather than his summoning pool.
Gaslight.
And Gaslight is coming out for 3.
You discard a card.
That's your turn.
He's going to go ahead and pass it over to Small Evil. And we're going to see what Small Evil does here. Blaze Genesis did have a bit of a cheeky opportunity to score 3 with that Carl Griffin Steed, but he opted not to. We're going to see what happens here. Small Evil is thinking for sure. I don't think we'll see another attack just yet from Small Evil. Not able to see what Small Evil has in hand, but we can only assume that it's going to be something that's going to help him rebuild what he lost. And he honestly didn't lose much. He just lost a single Excusaur. Getting that out again would be very helpful. I think he's holding another Chroma Nova.
8. Sports Ball Stadium.
And he goes for a Sports Ball Stadium and a Chroma Nova. So now those Chroma Novas, they power each other up to 5 each. So he has a total power of 21 on his board right now. Very versatile deck. You can play it in almost any configuration and still have a ton of power to work with. And he passes over to Blaze Genesis. Blaze Genesis must be sweating bullets right now.
I almost pick it up, man. Does that count?
Yeah.
I almost pick it up.
He didn't make a mistake.
I almost draw it out of my center. I almost draw it. Okay. So I'm just making sure.
Very good sportsmanship from both players this entire match, calling out mistakes that they made during the entire event, especially while the referee is busy making sure the cameras are all right. And Blaze Genesis is going to use that emergency rescue to shuffle some +2s back into his deck. I maybe would have aimed for those tactical rocket launchers.
You would Stop.
Because if he had some rocket launchers right now, he'd be able to get rid of the Chroma Novas. And that would completely stop Small Evil from making another play. But unfortunately, he grabbed those +2s instead. He must have something in mind. He does have a JBA. That JBA would allow him to attack for 23. and Small Evil would have to respond with something.
Bonus luck for one.
He's going to go ahead and play a bonus luck. At this point, it's just a matter of who can stall. We're back once again, sorry, but back to what I was saying. It's a matter of who can stall out who as of right now. And Blaze Genesis has an opportunity here to stall out Small Evil. But we're going to see if he's going to take that chance. He also has a Bad Ghost that he could use to build up a slight defense if Small Evil decided to defend for less. Book of Wonder for 2. He's likely gonna grab those +2s that he had originally brought back. Yeah, we're gonna see him grab the +2.
+2 for 2.
Blaze Genesis is going to go ahead and play a +2 for 2. Putting the JBA in the summoning pool, I would have played that a lot sooner. Bad Ghost may be coming out. Yep, he's going to go ahead and play that Bad Ghost for 1. Now, is Blaze Genesis actually going to make a... No, he is not. Blaze Genesis is going to go ahead and pass it over to Small Evil. Things are not looking too good here. Small Evil can attack for 21 right now. And he only needs to score 6. Blaze Genesis can defend for 9. Blaze Genesis can attack for 22, maybe? 9? Yeah, 22. Blaze Genesis can defend for 22.
Attack.
Attack.
So that would definitely stall out both players, but we can only imagine that Small Evil has some sort of trick up his sleeve to power up his beasts. We did see a few +2s in there.
Standing ground.
Small Evil, he's definitely about to play something right now.
JBA and +2 for 8.
He's gonna play the JBA and +2
+2 first.
for a total of 8, but he's clarifying that he's summoning the +2 first. Very good choice of words there.
+2 in the JBA for 8.
Okay.
That brings that Executor up to 18.
Alright, and what? Did you put it on? Okay, so that should be
It's
at
18.
Small Evil is likely gonna make a big attack here.
5.
4, 5, 14,
That's 15.
15, 22. Shouldn't happen to 32.
Small Evil is
Stand proud, religious man.
Small Evil is going to make a big attack here for 32. Is it enough? Does Blaze Genesis have enough?
Fine.
The referee is doing the math. This is a huge attack.
Yeah, it's game.
And just like that, it's game. Small Evil comes out on top of Blaze Genesis, but Blaze Genesis did an amazing and fantastic job at keeping Small Evil at bay for this long. Absolutely incredible match. Well played by both players. There are some differences that I would have made with Blaze Genesis. However, still an amazing match nonetheless.
Barely.